When a bright green aircraft with a huge radome accelerates on the runway, does the world really realize that the rules of the game in the field of airborne early warning are being completely rewritten by China? Recently exposed photos of the KJ-3000 AWACS test flight not only confirm the leap in China's strategic early warning capability, but also announce the restructuring of the global AWACS power pattern with subversive technology. This new generation, Air Fortress, based on the domestically produced Y-20B platform, with its 1,000-kilometer conventional target detection radius and 400-kilometer anti-stealth capability, is pushing China from a chaser to a rule maker in early warning technology. The KJ-3000 was born. The birth of KJ-3000 is, first and foremost, a strategic revolution of the carrier platform. It put an end to China's long reliance on the Russian-made Il-76 for AWACS. The latter had led to the stagnation of the KJ-2000 due to the platform being out of supply after only 4 aircraft were produced. The Y-20B's comprehensive localization not only solves the "no platform available" dilemma, but also brings a cross-generational leap in performance. It is equipped with 4 WS-20 engines with large containment ratio engines, with a single thrust of 15 tons, which is over 30% higher than that of the earlier Russian D-30KP2, and significantly enhances plateau takeoff and landing capability and long-range cruising efficiency. With a range of 7,800 kilometers, the Y-20B's air refueling can extend its lag time up to 24 hours, making it a flying intercontinental radar station and a flying intercontinental radar station. What's more, Zhifei's pulsating production line has achieved an annual production capacity of 24 Y-20Bs, clearing the production capacity hurdle for large-scale deployment of the KJ-3000. This 100% autonomy and control from platform to power marks China's complete escape from the historical dilemma of the development of AWACS being restricted by others. The KJ-3000's core combat power, which is most intimidating to its rivals, is contained in its giant radome with a diameter of 14 meters. The radar system adopts a rotating double-sided digital array architecture, incorporating 3 major technological breakthroughs that redefine the limits of early warning detection: the revolution of gallium nitride chip. The radar core adopts the 3rd generation of gallium nitride material TR module. The power density reaches 5-10 times of the traditional gallium arsenide module. The energy consumption is reduced by 40%, and the noise factor is sharply reduced by 60%. Combined with the double-sided array layout, the effective detection area is 15% more than the 3-sided array, and the detection distance is increased by 3.5%. Its digital beam forming technology can track 500 targets simultaneously, and its data processing speed is 15 times faster than that of the U.S. Army's E-3. A task that takes the latter 30 minutes to process can be accomplished by the KJ-3000 in just 2 minutes. Dual-band anti-stealth synergy. The system innovatively integrates S-band and P-band radar. S-band specializes in conventional targets such as fighters, and accurately locks F-15, Su-35 and other non-stealth fighters outside of 1,000 kilometers. P-band strikes at the lifeblood of stealthy targets, and utilizes long wavelength bypassing characteristics to increase the radar reflective cross-section of F-35 by 5 times, which can be used against F-15 and Su-35. The long wavelength bypass characteristics of the F-35 radar reflective cross-section increased by 5 times. F-22, B-21 and other top stealth platform detection distance exceeded 400 kilometers. After the dual-band data fusion, even the most advanced stealth fighters have nothing to hide under the coordinated detection. Simulation tests show that when the B-21 is flying at an altitude of 9,000 meters, the KJ-3000 can realize full radar line of sight discovery at 750 kilometers away. Full area coverage. Although there is a theoretical scanning blind spot in the double-sided array, the rotational speed of 12 revolutions per minute ensures that the 360 degrees airspace refresh rate is better than that of traditional mechanically scanned radars. Combined with the belly auxiliary array and conformal patch antenna technology, the radar array is fused with the fuselage skin-like skin, increasing aerodynamic efficiency by 30% and doubling the stealth performance, truly realizing the subversive design of fuselage as radar. The KJ-3000 is even more disruptive in its evolving role as the nerve center of the joint campaign. After air refueling, its continuous alert time can be extended to 24 hours, enough to establish a perpetual warning arc covering the Western Pacific to the Indian Ocean. Through the high-speed data chain, it can real-time fusion of ground-based anti-stealth radar, sea-based Type 055 destroyer, satellite constellations and no detection 10 UAV swarms of information to build land, sea, air and sky integrated detection network. This capability completely reconstructs the logic of offense and defense, offensive side, provide, see-through plug-in, for J-20, guiding it to launch PL-17 missiles with a range of 400 kilometers over the line of sight under stealth, provide real-time correction of oceanic moving targets for Dongfeng 2-1D anti-ship ballistic missiles, expanding the anti-intervention, area denial radius, defense and, in the Taiwan Sea exercise, it has set a record of 2 minutes and 17 seconds to command J-16D electronic warfare aircraft to destroy the simulated target, in coordination with 055 ship, and the efficiency exceeds the traditional mode by 10 times. Electromagnetic attack and defense. The fuselage flanks are integrated with active jamming arrays, realizing, discovery that is suppression, upgrading from air sentry to electronic machete. This deep network synergy will enhance the effectiveness of the combat system by 300%. A KJ-3000 can command 50 fighters to carry out joint strikes outside the defense zone, so that the enemy is trapped in the invisible, unlinked, and unable to fight downgrade predicament. KJ-3000's front directly stabbed the soft underbelly of the U.S. early warning system. The U.S. Army's current E-3 Watchtower, average age of more than 40 years, E-7 Wedgetail, is on the verge of being cancelled due to budget overruns. Shipboard E-2D is limited by the size of the fuselage. The radar power is only 1/3 of the KJ-3000. Gallium nitride devices, digital array radar, high-speed data chain and other core areas to achieve 100% localization, of which GaN chip production capacity has reached 5 times the United States. Between this and that, the balance of air power in the Asia-Pacific accelerated tilt, when 40 KJ-500 and KJ-3000, coordinated network, can command 200 fighters to build an interception network. The U.S. military Kadena base of the F-35 just took off that is locked. Deeper is the combat philosophy iteration. The United States military focus on space-based satellite reconnaissance, the Russian Army deep plowing distributed network, and China to dual-band radar, plus full area fusion of the Chinese program, redefining the standard of early warning aircraft. With the KJ-3000, J-20 and Boom 20 building the world's most complete stealth attack and defense system, the Western Pacific sky is ushering in a new era of one-way transparency. Today's prototypes, clad in bright green paint, herald a more profound military transformation. The next generation platform based on the C929 wide-body airliner is already in the planning stage, which can expand the radar aperture by 40%, and the range exceeds 12,000 kilometers. With the Golden Eagle, dual-body unmanned early warning aircraft, it can realize 24-hour uninterrupted monitoring of the battle area. Its cloud-based fire control capability will provide support for the 6th-generation aircraft such as the J-36 and build a cruiser 5,000 kilometers away. The cloud-based fire control capability will provide support for the J-36 and other 6th-generation aircraft to build a 5,000-kilometer cruiser-type airstrike group. Every scanning of radar beams is a footnote for the multipolarized air and space order. The takeoff of KJ-3000 is far from a breakthrough of a single equipment. It marks the completion of the epic transformation of China's military industry, from a technology blockade against killing to defining the future standard. While the United States is hesitant in budget disputes, and Russia is struggling with electronic technology, China has reshaped the AWACS from an auxiliary sensor to the winner of the war by advancing one generation of radar chips every year and iterating one type of platform every 5 years at the speed of China. The future night sky of the East China Sea may be the prelude to the end of unipolar hegemony, and the KJ-3000 is the first bell of the new era.